Hello, everyone. So, good evening and good morning also. So, it's so good to see you all. We finished 2 weeks, and actually, we are on our 16th day of this 21 days journey. And we have learned so many things so far. And we are on our health week. So, I guess yesterday we learned about how the meditation is actually benefiting us in health wise, like in reducing your stress levels. Because we all know stress is the major cause of so many health problems that we have been experiencing. So, in today's class, we'll be learning a little more about few of the issues that we as humans, or mostly the youngsters these days, they face. These are depressions, addictions, and we'll also learn how meditation is actually helping us in reducing our physical pain, friends. So, yes, this pain, the concept of pain, it's again, it's a lot of mind game is definitely there in that, because we see some people's the level of your tolerance to the pain, it depends on individuals perspectives. Actually, it can be because of various reasons, like we might have heard or seen some of these incidents where people experiencing pain, and there might be a strong belief that okay, even a small cut on your hair hand will result in a lot of pain. So because of these uh, preoccupied these thoughts, these beliefs, sometimes even though the pain is not much, we react a lot. We are experiencing the pain because it's all in your brain, that wiring in the brain. Yes, it's a lot of pain. So obviously the thought of it itself makes you believe that there's a lot of pain. That might be the situation or a scenario at some point we might go. So how we can reduce this pain, this physical pain, through meditation? So we know meditation gives us this clarities, this present moment awareness. So this present moment awareness, like what is real, what is not, that's most important these days. So with this meditation, you actually get to know what is real, what is not. So you can identify, is there really the pain, or is it your thought, the projection of your thought is causing more pain? So we get clarity there. And this meditation, it increases your pain tolerance to the pain also. So it reduces the pain is one thing, it increases your tolerance to the pain. So how? So we have this cortisol, we already learned in yesterday's class. So it's this in emergency mode. So the body, it will start producing cortisol, which actually temporarily stops all the bodily functions. So cortisol, it is known to increase the inflammation, friends. So in medical terms, you can just call it as like the burning sensation or the pain. It gives you straight away pain sometimes. In meditation, the level of cortisol is reduced. The cortisol hormones production is very low because you're always relaxed in that happy state. You don't keep on thinking into this, what do you call, the bad memories, no bad tripping, no that sad face, because you know which is real, which is not, which is more important, which is not. So the less amount of cortisol means the less amount of pain. And there is one more reason why we can actually feel the pain reducing in meditation, because the release of feel good hormones. So there's so many hormones in our body. I guess the biology students or the BPC students might be aware of these names also when I say. So these endorphins, their function is to diminish the pain in the body. So when you meditate, the release of these endorphins, these hormones in the body, is actually increased. So there are many scientific experiments have also been done on this. And also we have this dopamine. So dopamine is the hormone for the pleasure and joy. And we have serotonin, that is like the hormone that it is about your happiness. It tells about your moods. It tells about the feelings of your well-being. So we have all these hormones. When you're meditating, when you go into that happy state, when you go into that calm state, so we'll be learning more about this. In fact, in your morning 6 to 7:30 sessions, so you will be learning more about how the brain actually functions. So your pineal gland, it produces melatonin. So how these hormones are being produced and all in detail. But yes, in meditation, these feel good chemicals, Because of the absence of these chemicals act like the sedatives. That's what we do. When there is pain, the first thing we go for is, I'm only aware of combiflam, but I guess there are a variety of medicines available to people these days, the painkillers. But yeah, so the moment the pain comes, even these days, the small headache also, the small pain also, okay, whereas immediately every house has this inbuilt medical kit. But we are dumping our body with a lot of these chemicals. That's what we are doing actually. But without these medicines in meditation, because of these feel good chemicals, these are more powerful than the sedatives, more powerful than these medical painkillers that you are taking. I just would like to share my recent experience. So we have this 4-day meditation manifestation retreat happened in Valley, in Pyramid Valley last March. So there is this segment of wakeful walk in that. All you have to do is they'll provide you nice music. So what we do, this visualization manifestation, that it's like you're walking into your own future. The statement itself is amazing. Walk to your future. So you give to put on earphones, listen to the music, and just walk into your future. I was very fascinated by the concept of it. I was so excited. First 15 minutes, there is meditation in the nature. Then you just have to walk in nature. It's all open. Everybody is walking. I started. There is a small 3 to 4 feet height of small that grass step. It started attracting me. I just went there. I hardly took 2 steps. Immediately, I did a 90 degrees pulti because there is a empty space. I didn't see. I put my foot in the wrong spot. So I fell down. There is no one to help me also. One way I'm relaxed, no one saw me, but other way, no one is there to lift me up also. Somehow I managed, I got up. The pain, it started, that halka sa pain. Obviously, first thing, fear only comes. Oh my God, I fell down. Is it a sprain? Is it a ligament tear? Something. What all the thoda medical terms all comes into your mind. That's what happened also. But I'm very much interested in finishing that walk. I was like, no, this is not stopping me. I'm doing my walk. So I immediately sat in meditation for 10 minutes where everybody is walking. I was like, okay, fine, let me do meditation. So I got a message saying that remove your footwear. You're doing wakeful walk in the nature, connect with the nature. So I got that intuition. I removed your footwear. After the 10-15 minutes, when I started, I could clearly feel the moment I got up and I put my foot without the slippers on. When I put it on the earth, I could clearly feel that pain actually going away 80%. I was so happy. Finished my 1 minute walk, but everybody was like running, walking, so energetic. I was not that much, but I'm happy. I'm like a little cautious. I'm walking. I finished my 1 minute, 1 hour walk. I relaxed. Everything is great. Then we have to go back to our Kavir Bhavan where the meditation, like where we have to sit for the class. Chandra sir was asking people to share experiences. That is when the pain actually started again coming back. I was like, first, definitely again terrified. I don't know. I guess that's what we are immediately prone to that. But the meditation makes us aware of it. So I realized, okay, this pain is coming means you don't go into that fear track. So you're giving attention to the pain. So I stopped giving attention. Almost for half an hour or 45 minutes, I suffered with the pain. Then I started thinking, okay, don't give attention to the pain. Immediately, I went back to, I started focusing on what the people are talking, how they're sharing experiences. When you pay attention to something, you will be 100% involved in that. That's what happened. I didn't realize. After 10 minutes, I guess, I could clearly feel. I suddenly I got aware of the pain. I could clearly feel as if something is leaving your body, like that. The pain is like slowly it is dissipating. I could feel it. So, friends, meditation definitely helps you in relieving your physical pain and these addictions. So these days, the youngsters, I mean, it's starting from that age only. So first and foremost, yeah, there's a lot of peer pressure. It can be because your friends are smoking, you got to smoke. They are going for drink, you got to drink. And to experience, like sometimes it can be because of the pressures also. I know these days the career has been a big thing. What is next? What is next? The biggest question to all the youngsters these days. So with that, not having control on what is happening or not having clarity on what is happening, because all these pleasures, people, we always want that peace of mind, that happiness, that inner joy. So we go for looking these external measures. That is where the smoking, drinking, drugs, some are getting used to these drugs also. So what do? They just give you that. They release those hormones that make you feel so happy, bindas. But they wear off at some point. Then the craving starts. So this trying goes to craving, craving goes to addictions. And it goes to a phase where you cannot let go of it. In meditation, we already discussed. So as you meditate, these dopamine, the feel good chemicals, the feel good hormones actually, they release in your body. So when you're already happy, your mind don't, it doesn't crave for anything else. They're already there. You're feeling that energy. When something that is already there, we don't crave for it or look for it elsewhere because we're already experiencing it. So your with regular meditation, your stress goes down, and these feel good chemicals increase, and the external requirement of these what the high you're looking for, it is no longer required. And food cravings, so many of us experience this lessening the food cravings. We see people in the depressions also these days. We see there's a love failure immediately. Yes, I'm into depression, don't disturb me, bro. It has become a status these days. I know it can be painful. Love for a 20-year-old or 30-year-old, love is love, we agree. But understanding what is important, what is not, what is real, what is not, that clarity of thought. It's okay, something has happened. This meditation actually gives you that clarity. So, suffering is all because of individual's ignorance. This is a quotation said by Richard Bach, I believe. So, whatever has happened, you just have to learn to move on. If you keep on pondering over the same thought every day, remember, friends, that single thread is being woven into a wonderful, very tight rope, where breaking that rope becomes really, really difficult at one point. This meditation makes it so simple for you to understand. Okay, this might not be the thing for you. There is something better coming. It's all the way you look at the things, the change of your perspective. That's it. Once you change the way you look at things, everything, the world is a beautiful place. Are you seeing at the good that is happening? Are you seeing at something that is not your liking what is happening? It's all in that, seeing what you want. And because of these depressions these days, the first thing that happened to any person is lack of sleep. Immediately, when lack of sleep, yeah, he goes on continuously that movie. Instead of playing the movie that you want, you're playing movie that you don't want. What happened? So you lost a job, you failed in the exam, you failed in a relationship, your friends are not talking to you, whatever it might be. You keep on playing that same movie repeatedly, and repeatedly. Cells that fire together, that wiring is happening in your brain. So there's continuous thought, lack of sleep. So with this meditation, we already learned the meditation will help you go from alpha to, so beta to alpha to theta to delta. And in this delta state, where you will be receiving the produce of melatonin. Melatonin is the sleep hormone, we call it. So a lot of melatonin get actually produced in this delta state. So your sleep gets better. We already learned yesterday. So you'll be able to sleep much better, much faster. And the food cravings and these addictions, you can come out of these addictions much faster with the help of meditation. So there are so many benefits, friends, in the health perspective as well. So we got to learn a few in today's class. So if anyone of you is interested in knowing more about these scientific experiments, please reach out to your facilitators. We have this EOC Institute website. We can provide you or share the details with you, where in detail you can learn about how the health is actually getting benefited through the meditation. So with this, we'll go into our meditation today. So after this meditation, we have a guest entrepreneur, Mr. Rajkumar from Coimbatore, joining us to share his experiences with us. So we'll be doing the emptiness meditation today under the guidance of Chandra sir. I'll be playing the track. So please make yourself comfortable. Sit straight but in a comfortable posture. Join your hands, cross your legs. And if anyone is wearing specs, please remove them. So all you have to do is just observe your breaths, your inhalation and your exhalation. It's as simple as that.
Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? With that breath energy, breathe more and feel your beautiful heart, that seat of all emotions. Our primary connection into this universe, which is expanding all life with its love energy, with its gratitude energy. Can you feel love, gratitude inside your beautiful heart? Relive a moment from your life of love, of gratitude. Feel more of that love energy, of that gratitude energy, and expand your heart center. Dear friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. With your eyes closed, observe your normal natural. In breath and the out breath. In this meditation, we observe our natural, peaceful in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. And when the mind is empty, we slowly merge into that greater emptiness, that quantum energy field. Our divine self. out breath, allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As you observe the breath, notice the lightness in your breath. Allow yourself to completely merge into the lighter and shallow in-breath and the out-breath. With your eyes closed, become one with your breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into your in-breath and the out-breath. And slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you feel emptiness inside you, all around you, as you're becoming one with your breath? Become aware of that emptiness, where there is no body, where there is no thing, where there is no one, in no place and no time. of no body, no thing, as you became one with your breath. All emptiness is energy. That's quantum energy field with infinite possibility and opportunity. Everything you have ever experienced or will experience is here in the form of energy, waiting to happen into our physical reality. The longer we stay and connected to this energy as no body, the more we receive from this field. Keep your eyes closed. Stay aware of that emptiness as no body. And stay connected with the abundance of energies in this field. Find yourself distracted, go back to observing your breath. Bring yourself into the present moment and experience that emptiness inside you, all around you. yourself. To merge into your breath. And merge into that emptiness where everything is connected to everything else. The longer we stay with this emptiness as no body, the more we become everybody, and the more we experience our wholeness. Yourself to go deeper and deeper into that emptiness of every body. Go deeper and deeper into yourself as you merge into your breath, dear friends. Friends, let's express gratitude with your eyes closed. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues. Everybody for helping us learn so many things. Be grateful to this nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, earth, moon, the sun, for filling our lives with beauty, mystery, energy, and more. Be grateful to all the places we go, the things we use, the technology, our institutes, our governments and companies, and all the people who help us. Be grateful to all the challenges in your life, for they initiate us into greatness. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. Be grateful to this intelligent quantum energy field and universe for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body.
We can change the world one heart at a time.
We receive a lot of energy in meditation. Relax yourself and let the autonomous nervous system process the energy into our body.
I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world, we can change the world one heart at a time, one heart at a time. We can change the world, we can change the world one heart at a time, one heart at a time. I see you, I see you.
Whenever you're ready,
I know you.
you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes.
My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love you. You can change the world, you can change the one heart at a time, one heart. You can change the world, you can change the one heart at a time, one heart. I see you, I see you, I know you, I know you, you're a part of me.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you all had a great meditation. Yes. So we have our guest speaker today, for the guest entrepreneur section, Mr. Rajkumarji here with us. Yeah. So to speak a few words about him. So Mr. Rajkumarji is from Coimbatore and is a leading businessman with a successful career of 23 years in the industry. His company, MTK Textiles, Cotton Merchants and Renewable Energy, started in Coimbatore, is one of the leading cotton source agents in India now. He is also a part of a couple of social organizations as a means of giving something back to the society. His meditation journey started 8 months ago through Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation when his friend suggested this. And he has been a very regular in practicing meditation since back then. Sir, we would love to hear more about your journey in your own words. So over to you, please. You can unmute yourself, sir, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Happy evening to one and all. Thank you, Lalita ma'am, for the wonderful words. Basically, I think Chandra sir knows that I'm not a good orator, but I feel happy. I think sir has asked me to convey a few messages. So first, I would like to convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to my friend, Mr. Balasundaram, for putting me and introducing Chandra sir to me, and in fact, literally compelled me to start meditation. My gratitude and thanks to SVB sir, Dr. RVR, dear Chandra sir, and their entire team for their wonderful, wonderful work. So taking their time out, giving their entire life for spreading meditation to the world. So coming back to my personal experience on the meditation, I've started meditation from, I think, last 8 to 9 months. I'm doing meditation on a very regular basis. And what I noticed, earlier I was expecting the world around me to change, but it never happens like that. So when I started meditating regularly, the world inside me started changing. So, but it took quite a time, but I started understanding that. So when you travel inwards, a lot of changes in many ways. So my health improved, compassionate to others improved, then clarity to what I work, clarity of thought, number of thoughts going down. So a lot of such changes I personally felt. Relationship between my colleagues and people who are working for us and with our customers, everything started improving. So once I started these things, so I got hooked into meditation, and God's grace, and I don't miss even a day. Even I'm traveling, I'm practicing. Even if I'm not online, I practice with the whatever from YouTube videos of Chandra sir. So it's been a wonderful journey for me. So I also humbly request to each one of you to surrender to this process by taking all the analytical mind out of it, whether it will benefit now or not. So I felt that I started surrendering to the process. Even if some things are not happening the way I think, nowadays I have a maturity that the greater mind has bigger plans for you. So I started accepting things, and life is flowing. So in every way. So Buddha CEO Foundation, Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, and the entire team, they are doing wonderful, wonderful job. And my sincere thanks and best wishes for them to take it to more and more people. So what more can I add? It's a wonderful journey. It's an experience once. It cannot be explained in detail because I'm not a good orator, but it's definitely to be experienced to understand more about meditation. So I sincerely appeal and request each one of you to dip into this, and you will definitely love this journey and start spreading to others as well. That's what I'm doing. I'm introducing meditation minimum between 1 to 2 of my friends or relatives on a daily basis. Of course, I just introducing, but still it is up to them to take it forward. So giving it a try. So if any questions or anything to add, also you can, let me know, because as I told you, I'm not a great orator. So whatever, like I could not prepare because I was traveling now and I had a lot of guests just before 10 minutes I joined. I could not prepare anything as such.
Lawrence, ma'am, please. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for participating to this.
My God, Lawrence.
Yes.
Amazed. I was just talking to Chandra sir, day before yesterday. I heard you. I mean, it was mind blowing. I was just telling Chandra sir, somehow in the next few years, I should meet Lawrence ma'am. And, I feel like my life is getting transformed. I think on the
wonderful.
Wonderful. Always would love to. I used to tell my kids and my wife always about your name, how you have transformed thousands and thousands, and how you turned to vegetarian in a day. It's amazing. Yeah. Amazing. I'm gifted. In front of you, I'm nothing, but like
don't say that. It's wonderful to hear you. And if I may make some humor, because you know that meditators, it's also about fun and not taking us seriously. But just 1 minute of humor. But you repeated about 5 times that you are not a good orator.
That's so, right. That's
right. Maybe as part of the meditation journey, because this is what I teach to so many people in a business who are saying, I will never be good at communicating. But the fact you are here, just the fact you are here with your energy and your genuine experience of transformation, you are a good orator. You are inspiring people. So just be aware of it. Because when I saw that you were joining, I was like feeling the chill already of your journey, right?
Seriously, you have made my day. Actually, so I never expected to be here, and I never expected to. I really wanted to interact with you, but I was just waiting for the chance. It's
yeah. We'll
amazing.
We'll meet in India. That's my intent when we finally can travel from here. But I have one question. So because we have a lot of people listening to your experience, in your the way you work or your way you interact with people in your team or people that you meet and so on, is there something you can share with our youngster here and student? Because I guess you also hire people, or you will hire people, and you probably look at what kind of soft skills or I would say emotional intelligence they might have so they can adapt quickly to the business. Is there anything you can give as a message or an advice on how does it transform someone at work?
Yeah. So basically, Lawrence, say we have a small organization, around 190 to 200 people are working in our organization. So basically 3 things which basically we look at anything, because attitude, because according to my personal feeling is that skill can be learned at any point of time, but attitude, you cannot, it has to be, cultured, it has to be. So 3 things. In fact, I borrow the words told to me by Dr. SVB sir. Sincerity, hard work, and perseverance. So we look at people, not on the skill based, but more on the how they'll be, whether they'll be able to sincere and they'll be ready to, adapt to changes. all these things or the things which we look at while we take people in our organization. So that is the thing. And so after doing meditation, like a lot of so before we used to judge people easily, so now that the judgment, it has because at many places, like I cannot say 100% we are out of that, but most of the cases, I'm at least I'm starting not to judge people, because at many times you might go wrong as well. So we give people time, and so now things are relationship between our colleagues has improved a lot. In fact, we have 1.5 hours class every week for them to be a better citizen, how to go into meditation. So still people have a lot of judgment while coming in our organization. Basically, still I'm unable to spread across in every one of them meditation, but still we are trying that. So but after meditation, it's a lot more things are happening graciously. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So before we used to work, I work 12-13 hours a day. I mean, a lot of people do, but now things are happening. That's what I was even interacting with Chandra sir. A lot more things are, we are able to get much more easier. Before we had to work so hard, but now I'm feeling that. Even I was discussing this before 20 minutes. I had a guest at my home. I was discussing this. So I think a lot more changes, even if before, if things were not happening the way you think, I get upset a lot. But now I have a maturity that, so I think Great in Mind has bigger plan for us. So we have to wait. So at this point of time, if it is not happening, so accept that one and wait for the greater things. That acceptance has come.
So surrendering. Hey, you made my day too. I mean, it's something that with Lalita and Sheetal in this specific program we have, discussed with the participant, because some of them are really beginners, and we are all at the beginning a little bit skeptical about what we're gonna feel. But this, this is exactly what I felt. I mean, what you are describing. So, first of all, when you are hiring people, you are now part officially of the CEO surveys that was done by IBM every year, and you could see a curve where year after year after year, what was making the top qualities that people were looking for to hire, and were training actually their HR people when they were doing interviews and so on, was this notion of perseverance, confidence and trust, adaptability to transformation and change, no attachment to what we were doing before, and this ability also to work without very well defined, a Bible where everything is written how to do this. So this kind of adaptability. And so you mention it, of course, the hard work, but the hard work with meditation becomes more in the flow. So that when we are on a task and we are meditators and we are mindful and we stop the multitasking, we can work like 12 hours in a row and it still feel like you are in the flow, in the excitement. So you are describing that, and the relationship getting better. And because of this, we do more in one day that we were doing before. So that's key, Raj. It's perfectly key.
It's wonderful. The journey is very nice. It's wonderful.
So anybody has a question to ask for this wonderful leader, business leader who is now enjoying, and again he's like me, he's not a yogi from the Himalayas with 40 years of meditation. But you can see the benefits so fast. Anyone has a question? I have one more, but I want to make sure everybody has a chance to raise the hand. Okay.
I guess you can proceed with your question.
I can proceed with my next question to Raj.
Actually, Lawrence, you're a big business leader, because before any speech, of course, I was in part of 2-3 associations. Before giving a speech or something, the jittery starts almost 2-3 days before itself.
You are doing a great job, my friend. No worry.
So
no
now,
fear.
It's not like that, but it's getting better day by day.
Yeah, no, you have a lot to say. Yeah, my question was curiosity. You mentioned that you are proposing mindfulness and meditation to your team, right? Can you describe how it works? So is it before working hours, or after working hours, or during working hours? Because one challenge I can share that we see, I was seeing when I was still in IBM, not so long, last year, and also teaching to other organizations, is when you propose mindfulness and meditation during the working hours, which I just did with a US company, you need really the senior management to show the sponsorship. So the employees doesn't feel like, hey, if I do 1 hour of meditation during my working hours, my direct boss will feel that I'm lazy and so on, because I love this, not knowing what is meditation and the power of meditation. So how do you proceed? Usually also we offer this as optional, but with a lot of sponsorship, because it's still the choice of anyone to decide to learn a skill, a soft skill or not. So it's I know it's evolving very fast in the business and organization, or even association, non-profit organization, the way you propose it. So how did you proceed to introduce that in your office?
Yeah, so we have in our head office, we have people who are working from different faith, different religion. So initially they thought it is, it's a kind of management is trying to push this. So I had requested them, see, it's nothing of pressure. It's not about a religion, everything, because they have, a lot of people have different notion on that because they have not heard before. So now every day morning we have office prayer every day morning, 2 minutes. Then after that, continue just 5 minutes of meditation. So even last week we had a meeting. During that time, few people were telling, a lot of people are getting used to it and they are liking it, and few people who are disturbing at that time, which last week they were telling that since people are not doing it, they are not able to enjoy that benefit. So in fact, so for the last 20 days or so, I requested my office people the first 1 hour, so not to take any phone calls, to do all their work, without any distraction. So first 5 to 10 minutes of meditation, we play a music, and after that, next 50 minutes. So without taking a call, only the front desk will take a call and note their numbers. So without any distractions, so you can do your work, plan your day, and after that, whatever missed calls, you try to do this, so that the atmosphere, if 2-3, because our line of business, we are into 3 line of business. So one of it's a lot of market volatility and a lot of stress will be there. So if 2-3 start shouting, or a lot of argument in the other side, so it radiates, the energy radiates. So we are trying to put a better atmosphere to our office. So, and few people have told me that really it's helping them a lot, and the customers and others are able to understand and things like that. So that is, we are in the process. It's just last 3-4 months we are trying, and this 1 hour the morning we are trying the last 20-30 days. Few people are cooperating, few are not, but I've just requested them, we're not pushing, it is really for your good. So for making them to understand, in certain cases with their maturity and experience, still it is taking time. So it is taking time, but I feel like I'm a go-getter. So requesting them. So always, if any arguments also come, there's a lot of internal conflicts between the team. So I always they say them that it is not on the person, it is on the particular subject where argument arises.
Yeah.
So if that clarity comes, if somebody shouts on them, or if anybody throws question or shows the mistake, the other does not like it. So that clarity, if they come, if this thing, it is not on that person, it is on the subject or on the issue. That clarity comes. So a lot more. Otherwise, they are taking it personally in front of the team 10, 20. If you ask some question, or if so, they are not that ego, or that one is. So how can somebody shout or ask like that? So I think it's slowly growing it, and every meeting I tell this: anything happens is not on you, but on that particular subject which we are talking about. So things are getting better, of course. Teams that are able to understand, and it's a journey. It's a good, very good experience.
That's great. That's great to hear. Thanks for answering. And do you think it would be easier if it was an external, if for instance, the sessions would be done by an external party like the Buddha CEO or anything else? Like the employees would feel like it's like a normal course, if I may, to learn the skills, and it's somebody else. I'm not selling, but I'm just wondering, because we are all learning as a group. What are the best way to make everybody freely seize the opportunity of learning meditation, right?
It's a wonderful, the best gift, so according to me. So a lot more people are not, that's what I told our people, a lot more people do not know and understand the power of meditation. When it's coming, so without any judgment, please try to surrender to this process. So in fact, I was coordinating with the Buddha CEO Arvind for around like mine and couple of my friends, colleagues around. We are trying to 100 of us we are trying, but still last 3-4 months I'm trying, still unable to do it. But I had this question to you also. So how you were able to transform so many, I'm also introducing told you 1 or 2 every day. I send them WhatsApp, request them, and have a checklist on a daily morning after finishing my meditation. I'll send them, today did you able to practice like that? I'm trying to do it. I'm unable to call them because of I'm also held up. So what was the biggest challenge for you while introducing meditation to your colleagues and friends, and how did you able to overcome it? Sorry, I'm putting a question to you. So
no, it's okay. So if we take it in the context of the business and the organization, so IBM is a huge corporation, right?
True.
It's hundreds of thousands of people. So and at the same time, I had my own global organization because I was the GM of a very large team. So I had 2 approaches. For the overall corporate, it's to partner with human resources and the well-being team. So it was a corporate, of course you need to convince some people, but I was lucky. I found somebody in human resource that was already practicing and doing this and so on. And I found another person from human resource who was living in a corporate location. So we could launch a group, and at the same time we could organize with Chandra at the beginning, launching the first kind of pilot. Okay, and we launched it into the global services organization. So, and we launched it first to the executive. Okay, so we followed up on another enterprise program. So it looks like an enterprise program, and we launched it. Okay, and then from there we created some materials. Some of the newsletter that you still see today, we update them on a regular basis. But we launched programs, and as long as we were partnering with human resource, I could promote it. And actually, at some point, the chairman made me the corporate sponsor of mindfulness. So we did a design thinking session, even to decide what we would be doing the coming months and so on. And we were launching waves of 4 weeks programs. So waves after waves after waves. But it was always optional, but with the sponsorship of their own general manager. So here and there. So people that were doing consulting, doing cloud things, people in sales organization, all types of people. And as you had the meditators in this organization, they were accepting and volunteering to sponsor. So they would send themselves the invitation to their own team to say, hey, this program is coming 1st of May. I really recommend that. Myself, I'm doing mindfulness meditation and it's really helping me, blah, blah, blah. And they would send the form for registration and so on. And people would come to the official learning center of IBM where you can register yourself in a course. So that was really helpful. And that's how we could scale and also scale in conferences. So, you know that, this was before COVID, right? So on an annual basis, we all do kickoff meeting, conferences, group meeting and so on with sometimes hundreds and hundreds of people. So in that case, I would do a session on stage, and make everybody understand what was mindfulness and meditation and make them meditate as a group. And after that, we would follow up with proposing, 3 or 4 weeks education. So it was a rolling ball. At the same time, what everybody can do in any university or college where you are, any organization, is to create a community. So we had an intranet, not external, but intranet, a community, and with volunteers that were coming. And so there, of course, you had the core team of volunteers, was only above and beyond our job. And when I started to look at this community, we had about 2,000 people. And when I left in August last year, we had already 14,000 people. So this rolling ball, it's all the techniques we are using as if you went to a course of 4 weeks, you want to stay connected with others, we were proposing to join the community, okay, the mindfulness IBM community, and they would join and then receive newsletter and things like that. And they become, like you, empowered by becoming entrepreneur in that domain. So they would propose in their location, because we have so many locations in the world. So it could be in Poland, it could be in South Africa, it could be in Dubai and so on. People were creating mindfulness groups and having some initiative. Could be, of course, meditating together, could be doing some community service, locally, and help an orphan, place or things like that. So, but it started by the rolling ball of a formal course, and a lot of volunteers who are very active, and then you can expand. And now, luckily, to give you a sense, so in 2019, I could do a presentation and meditate the chairman and all the senior executive. So about 360 top executive of the corporation. But we were doing a meditation summit every year, and in October, and this year, in 2020 actually, it was kicked off by the president of IBM Corporation to talk about how much mindfulness is useful in a workplace for a better world, for a better, So it's kind of things, but it can be done in any type of size of organization. And for the students who are listening to us, at some point, and you heard some of your facilitator, youngsters talking about their experience, you can launch a local group. And at the beginning, the first time we did a group, there was like 3 people, and then it grows.
So very happy, so to hear from you. And good habits are very contagious. So if people start, seeing, a lot of good things happening, of course, it'll spread like wildfire. So definitely, I'll take these points from you, and I'll definitely try and adapt in our organization as well.
Yes, somebody posted a chat, and I want to share, because again, meditators, for all of you, it's also joking about ourselves and having fun. But somebody said it's free too. In spite of not being an orator, Sir is still able to talk for more than 30 minutes. You see? You are ready, my friend.
Yeah,
and this is inspiring.
Thank you. I'm thrilled, Lawrence, actually, because just 2 days before I was speaking about your mind-blowing experience with Chandra sir, like I messaged him. So almost, tears was just flowing. So like, see, suddenly in 2 days, I didn't expect it. It's a big surprise for me.
So my message to you, you are a great orator with a lot of things to share.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are inspiring us to keep going. After only 8 months, you have already launched initiative in your organization.
Yeah.
And your smile is telling a lot about how you feel.
Thank you. Very true. It's a nice journey. So
Lalita, it became a dialogue, but I don't see any question. I don't know if Ritu wants to say something.
I had 2 questions in my mind, but they got covered in your question.
You can keep ask.
No, actually, your dialogue, like you said, it covered. So normally youngsters, they have this thing, right? We definitely want to try, and youngsters come first in trying new things, but not all the time they give the expected results. So it automatically like makes them stop or get disappointed. So I wanted to ask sir, like what can be a message that sir gives to them, or anything from his experience, sir. But yes, sir, you kind of covered it, but if in little
basically, yes, everybody in this part of time needs quick results. It's true. It's I think every part of the world people expect quick results. But this is, according to me, this is the travel within you. So see, you cannot expect world around you to change. First, world within you have to change. So it'll take time. You have to wait. So that's why I was running. I was always telling to my colleagues or to my friends, everybody surrender to the process. Don't expect results. Okay. You will get more than what you are expecting. I have a lot of such experiences. So, but when you surrender to the process and leave the results to the greater mind, things will, according to me, I can assure you, like 100% results will be there. But you have to be patient. You have to surrender to the process. Don't expect the results immediately. So one, you give it enough time and practice it regularly. So definitely things will follow. Things will flow. That's what my observation, my experiences. So, and it's a wonderful gift at this young age. I know sometimes it'll be, difficult for them to sit for, I do understand, for a longer time. Do it on a regular basis. You will definitely feel the difference. Definitely. So 100% results will be there. That's what my assurance to each one of you, based on my experiences, actually.
Wonderful, sir. Thank you. Regular practice, patience, surrender.
Yeah. No pain, no gain. So it's not a pain, rather it's an experience. You will start enjoying it. The entire process, you will start enjoying it. So.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. So friends, anyone else would like to ask a question or share your today's session experience? We still have 5 more minutes. Okay. Jagdish sir, would you like to say a few words, closing comments for today's session? Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Rajkumar. You have been a wonderful inspiration to the youngsters. I did hear once, I think, briefly during the 40-day workshop. You won't know me, and neither have we met each other, but it was really, take it from me, I'm probably twice your age, more than twice, maybe 3 times your age, and I have seen many youngsters. I have nurtured quite a few people as a professor in various organizations, and you are amazing. You are amazing. And I wish you all the best. Today, if those who listen to you definitely will be inspired by you. If I can be inspired by you, all these people definitely inspired by you. You're wonderful. You're amazing. One more thing, you don't have to be an orator. The fact was it was clear. You're crisp and clear. Your message was through. In fact, I keep telling people it's not the language that matters. It's not oratory that matters. It is how clear your mind are and the mind is, so that you can people can understand you. And you made one point. It's experience. You experience what you're saying. And if you're clear and crisp, we experience what you said. So even I sit here, an old man, I could feel you. I could feel that thrill myself. So I can imagine how these youngsters would have felt. And the dialogue between you and Lawrence, of course, was wonderful. And I'm sure it's very inspirational to everyone. Congratulations, all the best. May God bless you. I'm sure you'll be succeeding in your organization.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your wishes and blessings.
So, thank you so much, everyone. Today, all together, learning about health is one aspect, but it has been a power-packed, inspirational session, I can say. So, a lot we have learned from Lawrence, ma'am, Jagdish sir, and our guest Raj Kumar sir. Thank you so much, sir, once again for coming, even though it's such a short notice. So a lot of gratitude to you. Yes.
Last one point I would like to inform everyone. So my sincere thanks and gratitude again to Chandra sir, Lawrence, Jagdish sir, and the entire Buddha team. You're doing, according to me, it's God's work. A wonderful job taking all your time and spreading this message. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you,
wishes
sir.
And prayers for reaching more and more people.
Thank you from the entire team. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you once again, friends. So we'll be meeting. We'll meet back again tomorrow at the same time, 5:30 to 6:30. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Namaste, namaste. I see the beauty in you. Namaste, namaste.